Alright, I got a vlog to make. I woke up early. Now I'm laying down. Oh, my head's itchy. Alright, for this week on My First Year in T, we're talking about detransitioning. Let's go. Okay, opinions on detransitioning. Why do you think people detransition? To be honest, I haven't really heard. I don't really know of anybody who has detransitioned. I have heard that's a thing. To be honest, I don't know very much about it or why people do it. But from the research and reading I've done to, get more knowledge on this topic, I will share what I believe. Like they were saying, a lot of the stories I read, there were some people who were saying like they felt a lot of pressure from the cisgender world, and they felt a lot of, hate, and they actually felt a little bit more unhappier while transitioning just because of the outside world and how cruel everybody is. So, that's really heartbreaking when there's people out there that are so worried about the world and what other people think that they just totally give up. And, sometimes it's too much for somebody, and I totally understand, why people go through that and they just stop it completely because it's scary and they don't want to have to go through all of these, hardships coming from the outside world and from their inner worlds and, all the stuff that they have to battle on their own. And I just feel like for a lot of trans people who are going through this, they need a lot more support. They don't have enough support, and that's why things like that happen. I find me sometimes wanting to give up and just be like forget it, I'll just go live in a corner and do this on my own because I don't want to deal with the outside world and other people's opinions and what they got to say. But you can't be that way. You have to be strong. You have to do this for you, and sometimes it's hard to believe that and be strong in that and just keep going because, people are just so rude out there and they just have no sympathy or empathy or any idea of what trans people go through. So it's really hard for people to see the other side and see, the bigger picture. But I believe that people who detransition, it's not hurtful to the trans community because it's a personal battle that those people are going through. I know there are some cases where there are people who have transitioned just because it's like they think it's something that's trendy, and that's not okay. You should never do anything that drastically changes your life unless you are 100%, ingrained in it. Know that's your truth. Know that that's something you want. This is not something that you just wake up one day and say, hey, I want to be a boy, I want to be a girl, I want to be gender neutral, whatever. You don't go through the hormones and all the surgeries for fun. None of that's fun. None of this is fun. There's nothing fun about it. There's nothing fun about having to go through all the dysphoria and all the processes and, receiving all the hate from people on social media and in the real world and in the workplace. None of that's fun. I can say the fun part is knowing your truth and becoming your truth and being happy with yourself and, going through the process and, being strong anyway, even though there are hard things out there. You have to balance the good with the bad, but I don't believe there are people out there who should, ever transition just because they think it's something cool. It's like the whole, my black's not a costume or my culture's not a costume. Anyway, be you, be strong. I'm going to be better at posting more content on here. I'm sorry. I've just been so distracted. I got ADD. I really appreciate My First Year in T. I love everybody on this channel, and I'll see you guys again.